Person's making a wedding for your child, and a week before your wedding, you're invited to someone else's, and you walk into the wedding in Shema Yisrael. There are people who open the door for you. As you walk in, a person gives you a kippah, right, with the name nice and velvet, and you think to yourself, kippah, we're not doing that at my wedding. Okay, as you walk in, person comes, would you like a glass of champagne? I don't even have liquor in my wedding. Guy gives you a glass of champagne. You walk inside even further. Says, good, let me take that glass from you. Okay, here's a nice warm towel. And everywhere you go, you're getting pampered by every single person as you walk into the chuppah room. And then you walk out of the chuppah room. You go inside, and they don't have tables and chairs. They have nice couches around the tables. And all of a sudden you take a look at your own wedding and say, wait a second. Am I sure I want this guy at my wedding? Wait a second. All these people, they're all invited to my wedding. They're all going to come to my wedding. And they're going to compare. And all of a sudden my wedding doesn't look so great anymore. Isn't that a disaster? A tragedy? Just because he has a nice wedding, does that make it your wedding any less prestigious than it was before? Your wedding is not changing just because he might have a more expensive wedding. And then you have people who made very lavish weddings. And then they come to a wedding, might not be so lavish, so ostentatious. But the dancing is so spirited. The happiness is there. And all of a sudden you feel, wait a second, all that money that I spent on my wedding, and I didn't have the joy like that. So now you feel bad for your wedding that you spent so much money on because you saw what someone else has that you didn't have. Also a tragedy. If I'm happy with what I have, I don't need to compare. Comparing is only when I feel I need an edge. I need an advantage. There's something that I have to gain over my friend. But if I'm happy with what I have, there's no need to compare.